Hi and welcome to this short video taken at Burbo Bank, Crosby on Merseyside. Crosby, the home to Another Place, a title given to Anthony Gormley's 100 cast iron figures which are placed on the beach and stretch from here down to Seaforth Docks. Crosby is also known as Titanic Town because of the number of officers who were on the Titanic who actually lived in Crosby. Joseph Ismay, who was the manager and director of the White Star Line who owned the Titanic, was born in Crosby and lived there for 20 years with his family. His father built a mansion over in the Wirral, and they moved there when Joseph was around about 20 years of age. Most people know that the captain, John Smith, also lived in Crosby. Joseph Bell, who was chief engineer of the Titanic, also lived in Crosby. Charles Lightoller was the second officer of the Titanic. He lived in Crosby also. He was one of the surviving officers. Bertie Wilson was senior assistant second engineer of the Titanic. He lived in Crosby. Andrew Latimer, chief steward of the Titanic, also lived in Crosby. And John Reginald Rice, who was assistant purser of the Titanic, another one of the staff who lived in Crosby. So that's why Crosby is known in some circles as Titanic Town. We're heading towards the beach now. It's not a very nice day at all. Very, very cloudy, and it's very windy, so unfortunately we're not going to have any drone footage in this video, but we will be back and we will take some drone footage, and we'll make another video with that on. Going down these steep steps now to down to the beach. See a lot of rubble here on the beach, which is washed down from further north, where a lot of rubble is dumped against the tides to stop the erosion from the tides. Along this length here from Burbo Bank right down, well, down into Liverpool now, to the mouth of the Mersey, there is concrete defences against the tides, as you can see as we turn round here. Here's some friends, Baxter and Bailey, and for a play around. Again, it's not advisable to let your dogs off the lead in this area due to this palm oil problem. We're heading across now to one of these cast iron men. All of these were, well, they're all exactly the same, but apparently the mould was taken from Anthony Gormley himself to make these. They're all attached to girders which are sunk down into the sand and concreted into the sand, but I noticed that further over one of them had been pushed over, knocked over, or needed repair. Yeah, not very good looking, but they are a visitor attraction. See over there in the distance, not the ships coming in. This is called the Crosby Channel, and you can see just to the left there, where you can just see the cranes, is Seaforth Dock, and that's where they're heading to, into the Mersey. These boys love splashing around in the water. And it's just at this point now that it decided to rain. Quite light at the moment, but enough to send us off to the van. Ready now for the slipway up there. Easier than going up those steps. They can be very slippery. The rain seems to be getting a little bit heavier now. Definitely time to make our way back to the van. Hopefully we can get back there before it does come on really hard. There's a little lifeboat station in front of us, where the lifeboat people, they go patrol the sands on their little quad bikes. There's 2 or 3 stretching along here now. This is the first one, and the one with one down at Formby, and further along as well. Anywhere where people are likely to go bathing. We're just heading towards this, one of several information boards which does tell you about the statues and how they were made and how they were sunk into the sand. The Coast Guard station, which unfortunately shut as a Coast Guard station, I think last year or the year before. It is just used for it is still open, but just as an administrative office. I'm crossing back over onto the grass now. Lots of grass on this, all the way down here, right down to the docks. The rows of seats there are all commemorative seats. All of them have plaques on with in commemoration of people who died and who probably loved this area, used to sit and watch the ships go by, I would expect. Plenty of big houses in the distance as well, with good views across to North Wales and Anglesey. Food van there and an ice cream van. The food van's doing quite well today, but not the ice cream van. And here's our friendly dogs again. Toilet block, not in very good condition at the moment. And it's really starting to pour down now, really very, very heavy. Luckily we're almost back at the van now. and the boys go for a drink, and then I get as quickly as possible to get out of this rain. Here's just a few photographs that we took as we went round. Just a short video, no drone footage. Rain and wind is not good for drones, but we will have another video coming out very soon, as soon as we can get some good weather to come back here. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can follow me, and if you do, then each time a new video comes out you will get an email, or you'll get notification that a new video is out. So thank you very much for watching.